Hello and welcome to FiveJay Gaming. I'm FiveJay and today we're playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, donated by Android 17. So in February I wanted to focus on the fans because a lot of the fans have donated games. And I just wanted to play the games they've donated and play games that fans can join. So you'll probably be seeing returns of games like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and that kind of stuff, as well as the games that have been donated to me, like this one has been donated by Android 17. So thanks so much, Android. I was always a big Pokemon fan growing up. It's awesome to see this great remake of Yellow, and I'm excited to play some more of it. I'm getting close to the Elite Four. I obviously have fallen off for a while here, but still know my way around this game. Let's see who we've got in here so far. We have over on Mixer, I'm Bit Rich. Welcome, Rich. How's it going? We got Craig and Yoda Kid on Twitch. Thanks for watching, guys. YouTube, we have Chelsea and Parker. Welcome, guys. Thank you for watching. Okay. Oh, and apparently Squeed. What's up, Squiddy? Welcome back, dude. Welcome, welcome. Squiddy says, I wish I could donate. Hey, you don't have to worry about it. Anybody that can't donate or doesn't feel like it, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. I mean, most of my donations, to be fair, all come from Injured Gamer 1985. So that's the majority of them. But we've had some other ones come from other folks. So I just wanted to acknowledge everyone that's donated. Rich says, I have this game. Nice. Did you get the Pikachu version or did you get the Eevee version? I like them both, so it's tough for me to choose, but Pikachu has more nostalgic value for me, as somebody who used to watch the show and stuff. Yes, I want to continue my adventure. I really have 3 badges left? That doesn't seem right. It seems like a lot. Have I finished this? Maybe, oh, I haven't finished this one yet. Who do I have on me here to take him out? Articuno, I guess. Otherwise, if this guy's all fire types, then... well, we'll just see what happens, I suppose. There's all these guys waiting in the stands. This is a weird... this is not how this gym originally went. Yeah, here on Cinnabar Island. Can't even go down the rows to talk to everybody. What sort of scam is this? Alright, Blaine, let's see what you got going on. Parker says, and we have my soul. I hope you have a soul, otherwise you are a robot. I mean, that'd be cool, but different. Squiddy says, I prefer the review version. The review version of what? This game? What review version is that? Hey, Planners, hey, what's up, dude? He says, hey, Jay, hope your day is going well. I've spent the past 5 hours struggling to fix recording issues with OBS. Ah, yes. Yes, yes. I love technical issues with OBS. Isn't that fun? That's real fun. Ah, Squiddy prefers the Eevee version. Must have been auto-corrected to review. Got it. Looks like he's going to put me on some sort of game show for this, this particular gym. Oh, it's a quiz? Alright. 5 questions they have to answer. Bitrich says, Articuno. Yes, Articuno could be the shining star in these battles. If we ever get to the battles. A Blaine doll. I don't care about that. Ah, but I have to beat them. Ah. Okay, whatever. I guess we use the 5 Blaine dolls to fight Blaine. Which of these is the Spitfire Pokemon? I kind of want to get them wrong because I don't mind the battle experience. I don't remember, but I think it's Magmar, so I'm going to choose Growlithe. Ha 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 ha! I knew it! Good, I'm okay with that. Let's fight! Let's go, I think this is a super nerd, right? Parker says, I don't have a soul. I am the bot. Planner says, I figured out I can split my audio recording tracks from my microphone from the gameplay audio. So now I can edit my microphone audio separately from my gameplay audio, fixing any amplitude issues. Oh, well, you're getting more more into the nitty-gritty than I am. I've found a way to make it just work, and I've left it that way. I haven't really fiddled much, you know, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. Alright, I apparently had a Wigglytuff in a ball for a very long time, so I'm just going to have this Wigglytuff out here. What does play rough do? Isn't Y shaking the Pokeball? It's supposed to be, but it's not working. Let's do play rough, I guess. Let's go, man. Oh, I avoided the attack. Lame. Let's try it again. I want to play rough with this guy. Oh! Dang! It's not very effective, but it took 3/4 of his health. I don't mind that kind of not effective. Parker says, Jay, I unlocked Apollyon on the Binding of Isaac. Cool, cool. I don't remember the character, but anytime you unlock a character, that's great, because it means it's a totally unique experience, having different stats and abilities and whatnot, so that's really cool, man. Great job. By the way, guys, on YouTube, I am less than 200 hours away from being able to be monetized, so that's great. I feel like I have been streaming a lot more lately than I had been, so it's good to know that those efforts are working. How many gyms badges are certified by the Pokemon League? Well, we know that it's 8, so I'm going to say 7. So that I have to fight another dude. I really don't care for this whole quiz thing. I just want to fight these guys. Put your dukes up! That is quite a little outfit he's got there. Burglar Quinn. Planner says, Jay, I unlocked frustration on the Binding of the Binding of OBS technical difficulties. Lol, true story. That can happen here and there. Let's check out what Dazzling Gleam does. Wow, that is dazzling. I would definitely describe it as dazzling and gleaming. It was a very accurate description. Give him a body slam. Parker says the character came out recently, Jay. Oh, sweet. Got it. Just as awesome, it will be nice when you are monetized. Yeah, and the bar for being monetized was raised significantly from when I used to be monetized a while back. Well over a year back now. At the time, the only bar was 10,000 views. If your channel had 10,000 views, Steel type on a Fire type Pokemon, it will be not very effective, so we're going to say super effective. Anyway, so the bar used to be 10,000 views, and they changed it to be 4,000 hours of viewership in a rolling 365-day period of time. So I'm slowly gaining hours, meaning as I'm losing time, I'm gaining more than I'm losing. So that's great. It means we are definitely on an uptick, and we are close to the monetization minimum, which means the channel is on a much better footing than it used to be. So that's great. That's great. And I haven't even begun to really amp things up on the channel yet. At a certain point, I'll be making a lot more content. I'll be trying to do this thing full time, so that's coming. That's a-coming. Planner says, also, I just realized I'm still signed into my YouTube account. RIP, lol. Yeah, I know, but I just know you as Planner, so I just refer to you as Planner. So, that's just how it works. Wow, Body Slam appears to be quite effective against these fire types. This Wigglytuff is like all I need. Tour of Falls. I actually have no idea. 28 contains Tombstony. Is that even? I'm just going to say, what's that? Because for real. What? That wasn't the right answer. Oh, come on. I wanted to fight that guy. Who are you about to battle? Looks like there's literally no wrong answer. So I'm just going to say an old guy in sunglasses. Just to have old in there and make him feel bad on a small level, because I'm also about to destroy him. So why not, you know, rub a little bit of salt in his wounds. Phoenix is here. What's up, Phoenix? I don't have a friend code for you there. No bot to give you a friend code. Sorry, man. But welcome to the stream again. It's been a while. How's it going? Squiddy says, sorry if I can't chat much. I'm in the middle of a competitive Overwatch match. No problem, Squiddy. No problem at all. Just good to have you here, dude. Phoenix says, FiveJay, can you type your Nintendo Switch friend code? Not at the moment. We are currently in a battle. Actually, I don't even have my controller on me, but hey, if you go and you look at... I don't know, go search for like Mario Kart streams on my channel. It'll definitely be in Mario Kart stream or one of my older Smash Brothers streams. Like one of my first Smash Bros. Ultimate streams. You should see it in there too. Parker says, Jay, Wigglytuff is cool, Parker. All I need is Magikarp. Magikarp or Evolved Magikarp? Into that sweet, sweet, sweet. Boom! Oh my goodness! Yeah, I am destroying these guys with that simple body slam. Confusion. That's perfect. I love confusion. One of my least favorite things in all of Pokemon is confusion. Please, please don't hurt myself. Thank you. Nice. I don't remember, but I think that this Wigglytuff has some pretty decent stats. I don't know if they're amazing stats, but I think they're pretty good. And I think I fed it a lot of candies, too. So I think it's off to a really great start. These body slams are obviously working quite well for me. Yeah, with this controller, I actually can't even go to the home menu on my Switch. So I'd have to like unplug myself and get up and grab some other controller somewhere. And yeah, I'd recommend checking out one of my earliest streams for Smash Bros. Ultimate, and you'll find my friend code in there. Okay, Wigglytuff. You might faint, and I don't think I want that. Articuno is Ice type, which is actually weak against Fire, so I don't know if that's a great choice either. I think the next easiest choice... Oh, wait a minute. Flying and Rock. It's not going to be bad. Shouldn't take a lot of damage at the very least. Rawr. Flare Blitz. It's a cool looking one, I'll give him that much. It's not very effective. Ah, but he burned me, of course he did. Okay, so... what do I think is going to work best here? Rock Slide's probably my strongest move. Let's use that. Boom! Super effective, but it didn't take it out. I'm kind of surprised to see that. Squiddy says, Give Jay. I think it could be FiveJay. FiveJay, next time you should stream Pokemon Sun or Moon. I'll trade free shinies if you want. I have not even started Sun and Moon at the moment. Haven't even started. I think I have Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. It's one of those two. I can't remember which. And I haven't even started it. So I don't really have any... I don't know. Yeah, I'm nowhere yet. Craig says, Jay, the Orb of Confusion is known to cause... confusion. Wow, that's... I wouldn't... The more you know. Oh, Rainbow Banner. Crunch! Ooh, that was not very effective. I think it does double the damage that it took, though, so I think it actually wasn't so bad. Agility's stupid. Go back to Rock Slide. Squiddy says, oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just never really got into that one. Oh, and now he gets to go first? Wait, how did that happen? I have really good speed stats in Aerodactyl. Okay, I think as long as I go first, Articuno should be a good... pick here. Let's see. Actually, I'm not even sure. Ice Beam? I'm not sure that Ice is going to be very effective against Fire. Okay, that's obviously not a Fire-type move, or I would have been probably knocked out. Yeah, Ice is not super effective. We're going to try Fly. Apparently this Arcanine's pretty fast. It hurt itself. Yes! For once, confusion is working for me. Craig says, what's with the tic-tac-toe boards on the floor of the gym, lol? That's a really good point. Why are there tic-tac-toe boards on the floor? It's literally what it is, and I have no idea. Okay, yeah, this guy's gone now. Articuno, sorry, pal. You gone. Well... Oh, and he killed himself with the recoil. Wow. Great job, dudes. I could do fire versus fire. I could try and throw Wigglytuff back out there. But in the end, my Pikachu is probably still my strongest. So show me those stats in that Wigglytuff. Okay, not insane yet. Could use with a lot more candies. Alright, let's get that Pikachu out there. We know he's going to clean up. He is a very high level compared to everyone else. He's got 2 Ninetales. Does that make them 18 tails? Thank you, thank you. Oh, Zippy Zap's pretty good. Let's do it. Gives me a critical hit. It goes first. Like, it's OP. In a good way, if you ask me. Ooh, Fire Blast. Sweet. And, just for fun, hit him with the Floaty Fall. Yeah! I wouldn't call that move Floaty Fall. I'd call that flying, like, body slam because, man, Floaty Fall sounds like it's, like, real gently, you know, just like a leaf falling down. But, no, he flies up gently with those balloons and all of a sudden he has, like, a rocket jetpack and it's just crazy. Alright, the volcano badge. High five. He uses his tail. Does that make it a high 1? Just saying. Oh, yes. Why would Charmeleon be ideal? Why would you not say Charizard? Why would the evolved version not be ideal? I don't understand. Yes, Peekster? Why are you so excited, boy? Does he want? He just wants me to pet him? Good boy. Maybe feed him some berries. Come on. What do I have a lot of? Anything? This. Pineapple berry. There you go, pal. Good boy. Pet that little buddy. Alright, let's get out of here. Excellent. Well, I did not expect Wigglytuff to be that awesome. Craig says Floaty Fall, more like Pikachu Precision Death Strike. Yes, Death Strike, I like that. Flying Death Strike, I think that's a good name for it. So, I think I only had 5 badges. I must have missed a gym somewhere. Yeah. Oh, Sabrina's gym. Yes, okay. We can definitely go and beat up Sabrina quick. We don't need to be in the mart right away. We want to be healing our poor, poor damaged Pokemon. Squiddy says Pikachu can learn Fly in Silver. In Silver? In Yellow? And Surf. And I think Pikachu could learn all of the HMs in Yellow, which is kind of why Pikachu is learning all the equivalent of HMs in this game. But they call them secret techniques, and they don't take up any of your fighting moves, and it's glorious. There is a way for Pikachu to learn a water-type technique, but I didn't know that I wanted to get rid of any of the current moves that I had, so... He says, no, in Pearl, not Silver. Ah. Now, does he do the balloons thing? Because that's awesome. I love it. I like that some Pokemon that you can ride on are faster than others. Like, riding on Aerodactyl is so fast. It's excellent. 31 in bag. Wow, those are so expensive. Antidote, burn, heal. I don't really use a lot of these, but hey, I'll just, you know, check. Revive, sure, we'll get... Oops, I don't need 14 more revives. 2 will be plenty. What else we got? We have escape ropes. I never use repel. I mean, we have a lot of Ultra Balls, but we could get some more, I guess. 10 at a time. Why not? Oh, don't need any more of those. We could get some max potions, but Hyper, I think, is going to be fine. We'll get 10 more of those. Craig says, I've never played this on the TV, so I'm just so used to Pokemon being portable. Oh, really? Oh, well, it looks great. I gotta tell you, seeing this game on the big screen, it's really, really nice looking. I think it's in 1080p right now. Let's see if I can display on my TV. Yeah, 1080p, 60 hertz. So, yes, looks great. We need to, let's save, and then we'll go fly and beat up Sabrina. The Teenage Witch. Oh. Who's Martin is here. How's it going? Says, how's life, Chris? Been very busy. Who's Martin? No offense, but you've changed your name, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know who you were. What was your previous username that I can remember you by? Sorry, buddy. Squid says, have you caught any of the Mews? I haven't seen any of the endgame content, so if that's anything after the Elite Four, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I got a Mew from this Pokeball. There was one in here, so I got that one. But I haven't been catching any. I didn't know I could. Craig says, be honest, Jay, how many ice heals have you bought in your entire life? Maybe 3 tops, right? I think I've bought them, but not necessarily used them. Like, I think I have 10 right now. But I will never, and I don't think have ever really used them. There was a time when I used to beat all of the Elite Four with a single Pokemon, and maybe then I might have used it, because I think Lorelei sometimes would freeze you, so maybe then I might have, but I don't know. See, I think Sabrina was in this city. There were 2 gyms. Was it Celadon? Definitely was not Lavender. Cerulean. No, I think it's this one. I think it's Saffron. It's been a long time. I don't always remember the name of the towns and what they were again. Yeah, this looks right. She's up in the... I think the upper right was the fighting gym, and then she's sort of in this area, the psychic gym. How rude! What is she, Jar Jar Binks? I don't remember this. What is this about? Blacked out what? Is this the gym? Silphco head office. I came to beat a gym, but now I'm kind of curious what I'm missing here. Apparently I missed a whole Team Rocket thing. Ah, look, it's Gary / Blue. Sweet. Melee Man's here. What's up, Melee Man? Says, sup, Jay. Hey, dude. Oh, I read that one. You're blue. The blue. Yeah, Team Rocket. FiveJay's gonna drive Team Rocket out of Silphco just like he planned. Yes. Tommy's gonna... What is Tommy gonna do? No, they're not going to help us. He's just going to be beating them and being one of the last dudes you fight. Oh, good. I get to fight Blue again? All right, dude. Sounds good to me, man. See what he's got. And the man says, let's go, Pikachu. Amazing. My mom reminds me of Pikachu. Your mom reminds you of Pikachu? I can't imagine that's a compliment. All right. I'm nervous whether or not to ask for more context there. Oh my goodness. He's going to be destroyed. Are you kidding me? Level 38 versus level 52? Get out of here. A dazzling gleam you to death. Okay, so your little light screen will help you with special moves. Did you know it's not a special move? Body Slam. Goodbye. Adios. I swear, Exeggutor looks tubbier than he used to. They gave him more of like a gut. More of a round body. Oh. Level 40. Again, not that impressive. Charizard. Let's play rough, Charizard. Should have known I would miss. Come on. This time it's gonna hit. Must have a low hit rate. I'm missing that much. Burned? Hey, I guess I'm gonna use a burn heal for like the first time ever. We know already, Body Slam is the way to go. Just thought I'd give something else a try. And the man says, her cheek type makes me think of her as Pikachu. Her cheek type, what does that mean? I'm so confused. Her cheek type. That's what it says. Does she just have like rosy cheeks? Just got little rosy cheeks all the time, maybe? Saying cheek type is just strange. Can I face Tommy? No, what a wimp. Alright, we need a burn heal. That's the one. And wow, we've got so many super potions. Let's just use up like 5 of these. 3, whatever. Now, I could also be looking for Pikachu's tail to see if it twitches ever. Because that means there's an item hiding somewhere. Ryuko-chan! What's up, Ryuko-chan? Says, oh yeah, I see it, lol, but I can't explain it either, but definitely Pikachu-like. What? How do you see it? How do you see his mom right now? I'm so confused. Why am I so confused? What is happening? My goodness. Teleporter? Ooh, that had a cool animation. Look at that. Oh, I remember this place. Wow. It looks so different than it used to. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in here. Talk to everyone I can and hopefully get in as many battles as I can. Ryuko-chan says, I have no idea, shrugs. Yeah, I'm so confused. Parker's confused. Everybody's confused. Nobody knows what's going on. Ooh, Fairy versus Ghost. Is that a strong typing? Strong enough at level 33 at least versus 52. And Melee Man can't explain himself. Alright then. Alright, Persian. Let's do this. Squiddy says, why does Professor Oak tell you to choose a Pokemon if he just gives you his grandson the better one anyway? The grandson takes the better one. Usually how that goes. Ah! Sweet, level 53. Go Wigglytuff. I never expected to really like Wigglytuff all that much, but it's kind of a tank. It's pretty hefty. There's obviously Pokemon in there. Why don't you just take one of them? Just take one. Shh, I won't tell. Alright, Team Rocket. Come here. Craig says, prepare to get lost, Jay. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that happened in here, but eventually you figure it out. Another man says, I'm eating rice with chicken right now that my dad's friend gave us. It is pretty good, but I'm making it quick because I want to focus on bed. You're going to eat and then go straight to bed? I really can't do that anymore. It's not good for when you're trying to lose weight, because your body isn't burning as many calories, and then you just consumed a bunch. But if you're not trying to do that, then it doesn't really matter. I'm sure I did that tons as a kid. Tons. I'm just going to mimic this guy. I don't need to do that much damage to him, so... Prepare to get sludged. Wait. I thought I would just use his move. I've, like, learned it? Weird. Alright, whatever. Oh! Wow, and now I have the same, like, power points. 20 of those power points. Instead of the original 10. Nice. Ryoko-chan says, Melee Man is just an OP drowsy in disguise, casting confusion on us all. Yes, or Hypnotize and Dream Eater. I suppose Haunter was more famous for Dream Eater than anyone. J.E.'s here. What's up, J.E.? Welcome, dude. He says, FiveJay, I think the SNES Classic I'd purchased from Walmart's website was a returned item because the box wasn't sealed with tape. And the menu music on it sucks. Question for you. It could be a returned item, which is strange that the returned item wouldn't include the power brick and cable. I'm wondering, is it the European SNES Classic? You can tell because the Super Nintendo SNES Classic and the European SNES Classic are drastically different visually. The US one is very square and has all these square lines to it and has those purple sliding buttons. And then the controller has those 4 face buttons that are a darker and a lighter purple. So the theme of it is gray and purple. Whereas the European SNES is very similar, is the same model as the Super Famicom, where it's very rounded. The console is just gray and darker gray. There's no purple on it. And the controller is gray with the face buttons that are red, blue, yellow, and green. So what do you think? Based on that, do you have the US one or do you have the European one? Craig says, imagine working at Silphco, getting lost just trying to get around the office. I know, you're like, oh, don't you hate it when you take teleporter number 5 when you meant to take teleporter number 2? Ah. Yeah, that's not an ideal work environment. Squiddy says, why does Oak spend his whole life researching Pokemon if he gives you his empty Pokedex? That, for sure, is a weird one. He's like, I've spent my whole life studying Pokemon. Here's what I have so far. Nothing. You do it all. Thanks! Wait, is this your job? What do you get paid for? How do you make money and live? I don't understand. And the man says, I want an SNES Classic so badly now. I want to play Star Fox on SNES and the second one. Yes. I actually really love the original Star Fox. It's really cool. The first time I put that in a Super Nintendo and played it, my mind was blown. I could not believe I was playing an actual 3D game on the Super Nintendo. Obviously, not great looking, but it was actual 3D. As far as Super Nintendo goes, just incredible. So, yeah. That was so amazing. And then they finally put out the second one. So cool. I do want to spend more time with that. I want to get to the point where I can play as the transforming chicken walker, because that's where that comes from. But I've not gotten there yet. Oh, I could have done rock throw. He's almost dead. What am I thinking? Ugh, I hate protect. These guys that just poison you and then use protect, hate them. Just the worst. That's right. Get out of here. Just drop a little rock on your noggin. Craig says, Nintendo's on cruise control right now with all that Smash money. No, there's no way to be on cruise control when you're making video games because you have to plan so far in advance. Games that come out this month have been in development for 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, there is no cruise control. But the problem is there might be gaps that weren't intended because along the way, if you had any delays, suddenly your game that was scheduled to come out early 2019 is coming out a lot later, maybe 2020. Right? Like we've seen with Metroid Prime 4. They really wanted that out this year. They were trying. They must have thought that it was going well because, you know, they had announced it. It was at, you know, E3. They were confident enough to say, yeah, next year for sure it's going to be there. But just wasn't happening. So they had to, you know, essentially start over. JE says it was the US one because it has the purple sliding buttons on it. It looks very Fisher-Price compared to the European one. I don't know that I'd say it looks Fisher-Price, lol, but that's funny. Supposedly, and not even supposedly, I forget who it was. It might have even been Miyamoto. He had mentioned that they made it the design that it is with all those lines and like different levels because they were afraid that Americans were going to try to put their soda cans on it and then they would spill their soda cans all over it. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Wow. First of all, what a stereotype. Not saying it's false, just wow. Two, who would put their soda can on their console? So silly. They really didn't have a high opinion of us. But funny. Anyways, I actually like the US controllers better. Not because of the colors, but because on the US ones, 2 of the buttons are concave and 2 of them are convex. And on the European and Japanese ones, they're all convex. None of them are concave. So that's an interesting difference, if you didn't know. Let's see. Man the Man says, Jay, stream Star Fox Zero again soon. I heard on how much you had fun with it. Star Fox is life. I love the Star Fox games. You know, it was actually really great. You know, I'd heard so many bad things for so long about it that I was shocked to find that, at least as far as I was concerned, it was so blown out of proportion. So blown out of proportion. Like, I get it. It's not my favorite game in the series either. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad game. Like, so many people said it was a straight-up bad game. No. Squiddy has never played Star Fox. Wow. Well, you should, because it's great. It's great stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's best here. We'll just floaty fall at him. And the man says, McDonald's and the SNES Classic Edition. Oh yeah! What's the connection there? Is that what's happening for you right now? And he says, Chicken Walker. The real name is Walker, but Jay is relating it to a chicken. Well, it looks like a chicken. And when it falls downward, it actually like flaps its little like wings. It does. Like, just try it. It flaps his little wings. It looks like a chicken. And the way it walks around on those little feet and everything, it totally looks like a chicken. So yeah, I call him the Chicken Walker. Which a lot of people used to refer to AT-ST walkers in Star Wars Episode 5 and onward and 6 as chicken walkers as well. I didn't, but apparently a lot of people did. Squiddy says, I played a lot of Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Smash Bros, and Fire Emblem as a kid. It's hard to play every game, right? There's so many games. There's so many games. Like, I didn't play much Metroid or Fire Emblem as a kid. Which is a tragedy. But that's just how it was. Let's get Aerodactyl out there. Rawr. If he uses Protect next turn, I'm gonna be real upset. I hate when they do that. Please don't. Thank you. Wow. Hey, Joker, what's up, man? He says, hello, Jay. I am very good at this game. I know. That is my friend, Superhero126/Joker/Joe. That is like his #1 specialty. He is a mastermind of Pokemon. He just loves to grind and get the best IVs and train up those EVs and goodness. But I still have not gotten around to actually beating the main story of the game yet. Oops. J.E. says the chicken nuggets from Burger King are not as good as the ones from McDonald's. I hear. You hear? Well, what you have to do to know for sure is to have them both at the same time. You try one, you know, very objectively. You try the other, and then you decide for yourself. Because it's all subjective, right? Taste buds, different for different people. You might like one more than the other. Now, personally, I have not had a Burger King chicken anything in forever. Wendy's actually had really good chicken nuggets once upon a time, but again, that has also been a very long time. So I'm not exactly sure if that's the case no more. If they even make them anymore, I don't know. We've got so many super potions, we're just going to use them. Parker says, my grandparents played more games than me. Wow. Well, how old are your grandparents? Sadly, I'm thinking they're probably only 10 or 15 years older than me. Maybe. Not exactly sure. Could be the case. And if that is the case, then I'm not all that surprised. My dad, he turned me on to gaming with his ColecoVision, which predates the NES. And he had this handheld game, but it was like just these flashing red lights, and it just hardly simulated football. But we had so much fun playing it every single night. So, yeah. Those were my introduction into gaming, and I loved them both dearly. And the man says, the connection to McDonald's in the SNES Classic Edition is that, to me, the beginning of the menu music makes me think of McDonald's for some reason. Okay. Alright, he's taking off, see Melee Man. Squiddy says, me and my grandpa are really big Pokemon nerds. Really? That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. Parker says they're like 65, lol. Are they like 65? Or are they 65? Or are they like 50? Because when you're really young, I know anyone who's like above 30 suddenly looks really old, you know? And then when you're 30, you're like, well, you don't look so old anymore. You know, somebody at 45 used to look like they were ancient, and then when you're 30, somebody at 45 does not look nearly so old. Alright, we got Muck and Electrode. I don't even know. I don't even care. Muck's gonna poison me, and that's annoying. Figured that would happen. So, Cubone's probably down. I don't really care about that, though. That's all you could do? Pff, what a wimp, Electrode. Jay says, FiveJay would have liked the Burger King Whiplash burger Burger King had when Iron Man 2 had come out. What was the Whiplash burger? What made it all whiplashy? You have like stripes of different like sauces on it or something? Squiddy says, my grandpa gave me a lot of those old Burger King Pokemon figures. Oh man, I had one of the special Mewtwo figures where his eyes would light up and he was in the test tube. It was so cool, and somehow I lost it when I was trying to take it home from my parents, like in the last, I don't know, 8 years. So like after I was, you know, in college and everything, like I was ready to take it and keep it forever in part of my collection instead of being part of the stuff they were just going to throw out. But no, I somehow lost it. So that stinks. But they had really awesome Pokemon figures back then, you're right. Parker says they are 65. Okay. Okay, well then they are quite a bit older than me. That's okay. And the man says Jay's wearing half-sleeve clothes. It's literally cold in Ohio a bit. What does that mean? I'm indoors, for one thing. If I were outside, then obviously I wouldn't be wearing just a t-shirt. It has been snowing here so much. We seriously got, I don't know, a foot and a half? 2 feet? I don't know. So much snow. Joe, how much snow has it been? Like, stupid. I had to snow blow my driveway twice today. And I could do it again, but I'm not going to until I get up in the morning. I refuse to snow blow and shovel 3 times in one day. No way. It's just not happening. Oh, Dazzling Gleam hits both of them. That's interesting. Joe says, name your dream team. My generation, or any generation works. Mine is Blaziken, Alakazam, Electrovir, and Goliosopod. And Goliosopod was one that he'd showed me recently, and I was like, oh, it's probably some dumb insect, right? And then he showed me, and I was like, oh, never mind, that thing's awesome. A lot of my stuff is going to be from just the first 2 generations. Like, I would love to have Heracross and Lugia. Those are top 2 for sure. Mewtwo, Venusaur. Just ones that I like, you know? I don't really go in for the, oh, it's got to have good stats. Like, I love them, you know? I just love them. And that's okay. What's awesome about Pokemon is that it is so flexible, and you can play it in so many, like, different levels. It's so cool. Squiddy has his figures on his shelf. Sweet. Simon's here. What's up, Simon? Welcome, welcome. IG says people are playing Crackdown 3 already? They probably are people that got the game from the developers for, like, advertisement, you know? They try to give it out to big streamers and whatnot so they can spread good word of mouth and that kind of thing. So, it's not out yet, though. Craig says, Jade, does Poco like Pokemon or Digimon? She better like Digimon, lol. I don't think she really would care to watch or play either of them. Well, actually, she did kind of enjoy playing Pokemon Red, so maybe she would enjoy playing Pokemon. But, she doesn't watch a lot of, like, cartoon stuff, anime stuff, so... I did have her watch completely out of context the, Season 2 finale of Digimon. And even though she had no idea what was going on, it still brought her to tears. And I knew that it would. That's why I made her watch it with me. So, it's possible that she could. Jay says the sandwich features a signature flame-broiled Whopper patty, topped with spicy red sauce, pepper jack cheese, crispy fried onions, and fiery mayo. That's the Whiplash Whopper. Actually, it says Whooper. Ooh. I don't know if that says Whiplash to me. That says, like, something that's hot or fiery, whereas Whiplash was sort of more, like, electric, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but whatever, it's food. They just wanted to be like, hey, Iron Man, come eat our burgers, you know? So that's fine. Joe's not sure how much snow we got. Someone says, foots of snow? What is this nonsense? Yeah, I don't even know how you would measure snow elsewhere. Do you measure it by meter? That's like a lot. Would you measure it by centimeters? That seems like very little. Like you'd have a large number. So like if we had a foot of snow, that's what? 12 inches, it's like 17 centimeters more? I don't know. bad with that. Wait, it's like 2.54, so no, maybe it's more like 30. Might be more like 30 centimeters. I remember the conversion rate of inches to centimeters. This is 2.54 centimeters per inch. So yeah, it's 12, so it's at least 24, plus another half is 6. So yeah, it's at least 30 centimeters, if not just a little bit more than 30 centimeters for a foot of snow. Squisquid says, FiveJay, do you have any dream vacation destinations? Yeah, absolutely. Going to Japan, number 1. Italy, number 2. Those are my top 2 dream destinations. Australia would be kind of cool. Kind of cool. It'd be awesome. Kind of cool. Why would you do a physical move? It's a ghost type. You're dumb. Use Dazzling Gleam. Where else? Oh, Chikorita JE is his favorite. Oh, Chikorita is awesome too. And Meganium, or however you say, the fully evolved one. Totally. He says, I think Chikorita should be a girl because of the way she was behaving in the anime. Well, we know that Pokemon have gender. Ever since Silver and Gold, they have gender. So there are female and male Chikorita. So in the anime, it's very possible that one was a female Chikorita. Squeezesquid says, mine is Rome. Yes, exactly. Italy, I would want to see Rome. I would want to be in Sicily at some point. You know, the streets of water. That would be so cool. There's so much more that I can't think of at the moment. But yeah, Italy would be an amazing destination to be for sure. Just all over Italy. Going through Europe in general, going into Germany. Actually, I really love German food. So going into Germany would be awesome. Seeing, man, I've just seen pictures of people that have gone to Germany. It just looks so cool. I'd love to go to the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Finland, Sweden. I'd love to go to Sweden. So many great places to go in the world, you know? I used to go on vacations with my parents, and we would always go down to Mexico, Cancun, or Puerto Vallarta. And it was great, you know? But it was always those two places, or we would just go to Brainerd, which is just a town farther up north in Minnesota. So it's just like a common, like, lake vacation. You go up to Brainerd, there's some shopping and stuff to do up there, and then there's lots and lots of lakes and lots of boats and water activities to do. So I'd love to go other countries, other states even. And if I never left the USA, but I saw, you know, all 50 different states, like Hawaii, oh man, it would be so amazing to go to Hawaii someday. But it's so much money. So much money. It's just not a priority right now. Someone wants to go to Iceland and Finland. Yes. Yes, yes. I like how that scientist's glasses are broken afterwards. Simon says, Mexico is good. I loved Mexico City. I have not seen Mexico City. Have I been to... Oh, I also went to the Cayman Islands once, and that was a good time, too. That was also a good time. Parker says, I need vacation time in Hawaii. I mean, everyone does, but I'm surprised when I hear anyone saying, I need vacation time, when I'm imagining you being quite young. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Squiddy says, what I want to know, and that's all it says. I'm waiting for another chat to roll in. What do you want to know, Squidmaster? Unbelievable how much I'm just destroying these guys with this Wigglytuff, but that's what happens when you're 20 levels higher. But the Wigglytuff does have pretty good stats. Not amazing, but pretty good. Sucker Punch, how dare you. Gotcha. Parker says, I've lived in this house all my life. It's boring. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Staying, or getting out of the house, like actually leaving your parents' house, is quite an experience. It's wonderful. It's a little frightening sometimes, you know, when it comes to money and how does rent and taxes and everything work, but it's so liberating. Simon's taking off. See you, Simon. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Catch you next time. I think we're making good progress here. Don't exactly remember where I'm going, but we seem to always be going somewhere new, so that is good. Squiddy says, what I want to know is why the only proof of a Pokemon being able to die is Charmander's tail flame going out. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was probably just too, like, morbid to talk about, so they've just, like, never talked about it again. Like, nah, death isn't a thing anymore. They pass out, and it's not good for them. But that's as far as they're willing to go. Because it is very much a children's show, right? Jay says, FiveJay, it's pretty much widely accepted that the Virtual Boy was a failed experiment, right? Failed as far as sales go. Yes, I think it was interesting. I think there were a few good games. Obviously, they could have made it so that it was better. You know, they had the ability to use more than one color. They had an option not to use this glowing, retina-burning red. You know, there were ways that they definitely could have improved it, but they wanted it to be cheap. You know, like any piece of electronics, there's a balance between making it better and making it affordable. And they chose to go with making it affordable. And didn't work out. But, you know, it just goes to show that they had been thinking about making 3D-enabled games for a long time. And we'll see if we ever get back to seeing VR-type games someday. Someday. Squiddy says, how do you rewind the stream? There might be a little play bar. Otherwise, I know you can on YouTube. I don't know exactly how it works on Twitch. You can always replay it later. What do you want to see? What'd you miss? Squiddy says, I didn't catch your response. There was an ad. Ah! Craig says, Virtual Boy Classic coming out this year. I'm calling it! You know, one thing that just baffles me is that they never came out with a Virtual Boy collection for the 3DS. How do you not do that? There were a few games that definitely deserved it, and first and foremost is Nintendo's own Wario Land game on Virtual Boy. That was a great game. Like, seriously, a great game. Not like, no, it was a great game. One of the best in the Wario Land series, honestly, so good. The fact that it didn't come to a 3D platform that they make, nonsense. And at one point, I think it was Jules Watcham who worked at Renegade Kid and now at TUI, that had been working on a colorized version of that game, and it had to get canceled or whatever for one reason or another. So that would be cool too if they took those Virtual Boy games, they colorized them, they put them on the 3DS. Like, I don't know why they didn't do that. Squiddy, what I was saying about why, you know, the only proof of a Pokemon dying is the Charmander tail thing, is that they probably decided it was too morbid, you know, because they want Pokemon to be a child-friendly thing, right? The main character is like perpetually 10. The story is always pretty simple. It's meant to appeal to a young audience. So I just think they don't want to talk about death a lot. So they're like, oh, they just pass out. It's not a big deal. Parker says, am I the only person who knows how good almond milk is? Well, you're definitely the only one that champions it around here. I don't know if anyone else drinks it, and if they do, or have, if they enjoy it. Squiddy's not a fan. Now you know. Full heal. Excellent. Star pieces. I still don't really remember what I used those for, but cool. Escape rope. Handy. There's a lot of stuff in here. Just items everywhere. Don't really use great balls anymore, but hey, we got some more. There's a lot of dudes to fight around here, that's for sure. Craig says, Jay, can you do a pseudo-wudo only speedrun of this game? Technically, in this game, no, that's not possible. Pseudo-wudo is Gen 2, and this is all Gen 1. But, let's see, if you were to try to do that in Silver, you'd have to get to a certain point in the game before you found and were able to actually catch your first pseudo-wudo. Because he's like Snorlax, but he's like disguised as a plant in the game. But he like blocks your path, and you like try to use Cut until like it doesn't do anything. I think you had to like water him or something stupid to make him like get up and get angry and fight you. So yeah. Jay says the model number on my SNES Classics is CLV201. I don't know if it says the same thing on yours. Well, I can check. Let's see. I got it right here. It's just kind of behind a couple of cables. Serial number. Yeah, CLV201. You got it. I think it even says the Super NES control deck on the bottom. Just like the original. So cool. Ryoko-chan says, it's funny because I hear the phrase nanny far too often in real life, and I can't help but think of memes when people say it. I don't have any idea what that is. Apparently that's a meme I must have missed. Which isn't surprising. There's like a million memes out there, and I see like 1% of them. Oh, don't paralyze me. How dare you. I'm gonna flatten you. That's right. One hit flatten. And I'm gonna have to use a paralyze heal. Lame. Sound like I'm a little bit stuffy. Sorry, guys. Paralysis. That's annoying, too. Not quite as annoying as confusion, but it's pretty annoying. Please don't take me, like, all the way back to the beginning. I would be upset. Oh, good. We're in the break room here at the microwave. A bottle of fresh water. Perfect. Man, I forgot how many people there are to fight in this level, just. It's like endless. That's okay. We're doing a good job. Ryoko-chan says, nanny is basically what Japanese people say when they are shocked, surprised, or outraged. Ah. Gotcha. You've been gleamed. Parker says, Jay, how the heck do you have an Articuno? Caught it in the wild. There are the 3 wild birds hiding in specific places. I believe this one was in Seafoam Islands. There's that cave network. If you go to the right area in the cave, you'll find Articuno. So, yeah. Sweetie says, nanny means what? Yeah, does it have an actual, like, definition? Or what? Should have body slammed this guy, but whatever. We'll dazzle the heck out of him. You've been dazzled. So So they have Dazzling Gleam. What about Razzle Dazzle? Because I think that works very well as a fairy type maneuver. Give him the old Razzle Dazzle. Scientist Taylor. Oh, he's got like ink stains on his shirt. Maybe his pen exploded in his pocket. Lel. This is like a dungeon. This is a lot more work than going to Sabrina's gym and taking out a few psychic Pokemon. You get one ghost type move out there, and you just take down all the psychic types easily. Still want to know the accuracy of Play Rough, but for whatever reason, the shake doesn't work for Y when you're in the fight. Parker says Nanny's definition is what? But I'm waiting for Ryoka-chan, who actually knows Japanese. Let's see what Ryoka-chan says the definition is. Kablam. I love it. Man, this one Wigglytuff is just taking out all of Team Rocket. Destroying them. Oh look, somebody who's not gonna fight me. Amazing. That is a rarity. There's a lot of teleporters, and I don't have any idea how I'm supposed to know which are the ones I should and should not go onto. Am I later in this, or am I earlier? Boy, I have no idea. Craig says, no, Jay, it means what? Still waiting for Ryoka-chan, but... Aha! There we go. Confirmation from Ryoka-chan. Jay says, your pink Pokemon looks like some Easter candy, FiveJay. Yeah, like some Peeps? Little fluffy marshmallow candies? Totally. Love it. Specifically those coconut-coated marshmallow candies that are pink. Coconut-coated marshmallow candies. Are you talking about snowballs? I think they have a pink variant of the snowball. Might have a different name. I'm gonna run out of Wigglytuff's body slams here momentarily. Flash cannon, that sounds awesome. Ooh, it's cool and it's super effective. Nice. Let's gleam you into oblivion. Gleam. Ryoka-chan says, yeah, it's like, his power level is over 9,000, Nanny! Alright then. Kind of read that in a Vegeta voice, because you can't hear power level and not immediately think of that DBZ meme, right? You have to. I think it's a law. Squiddy says, snowballs are just the names that are just the names that cause of Hostess. What? That's just the Hostess brand name of that candy? Is that what you're saying? So what is the name of this specific one then? Squiddy says, correction, it's pronounced Nowny? Is that true, Ryuka-chan? It's pronounced Nowny? I wouldn't think so, but... you know, it's easy to be wrong with a language you don't know. Kashlam. Craig says, Jay, has Game Over Jesse invited you on the Hylian Gamecast? No, and like he's expressed like, hey, I'd love to have you on sometime, but I think that I discovered his means of determining who's on the Gamecast is actually when he's about to go and record it, he says, hey, who wants to be on Twitter? And whoever responds just get to be on. So I don't see those, you know, until like the day after. So not the most like, I don't know, evenly distributed way to get guests on, but hey, it's quick and effective. Jay says that live-action Dragon Ball Z movie wasn't very good. Oh, I've heard that it was not good. Ryuko-chan, how do you pronounce it? Parker is going to keep throwing out various variations here, but how would you pronounce it? Oh, this is where we get the Master Ball, isn't it? I got a Lapras. Oh, I forgot this is where you get Lapras. Oh, sweet. Oh, man. I think I'm going to have to boot out Articuno. Take this Lapras. So unique. Something beautiful about it, even though it's strange. It definitely reminds me of the I think it's Nessie in Super Mario 64 that you have to ride in the basement of the, what is it, Hazy Maze Cave level. Good stuff. What level is this, though? It's probably like level 30 and not up to snuff. Oh, Lapras. 34. Yeah, not quite where I need it to be. Still might swap out Articuno back for Blastoise again. 'Cause ice is cool, but water's more useful. But for now, we'll just keep on trucking. I gotta teleport into that room, huh? Okay. Ryuko-chan just says, nanny lol, I guess. There you go. I love that. She even speaks Japanese, and she's like, I don't know, something. Oh, you've been played rough with, and you're gone. Squiddy says, but nanny is like the American word nanny. That's true, but that's how it works, is sometimes a word in one language is similar to another word in another language. That means not even close to the same thing. Yes, twice in a row. That usually misses like every other time, so I'm glad that worked twice there. Oh, you're not dumb, Squiddy. Don't say that. 3 times in a row, yes! Man, this Wigglytuff cleaning up. Ryuko-chan says, yeah, I'm a casual. I just casually speak fluent Japanese. Lel. Dragon Pulse. Now that sounds interesting. The only other Dragon TM I have is a lame one. Was that one where it's like it always does, I think it's Dragon Rage, which sounds great, but it only does like exactly 40 damage every single time. It's like, what? 40 damage? Like, at the beginning of the game, that's OP, but you get hardly anywhere into the game and it's suddenly nothing. Like, it doesn't even matter. Dragon Pulse. Tell me about it. 85 power, 100 accuracy. Target is attacked with a shockwave generated by the user's gaping mouth. Could teach it to Charizard. What does he have already at the moment? Get rid of Fire Spin. That's kind of a lame fire move. Yeah, and it's not very accurate either. Goodbye, Fire Spin. Teddy. Actually, Fire Blast. What does he have? Fire Punch? I think I had to teach that to him. So yeah, I'll give him Fire Blast. Way better than Fire Punch. We could use one of those PowerPoint up features and such. Craig says, Jay, I heard Nate got pummeled with snow too, like his kids didn't have school for a week, lol. A week? That seems intense. I don't know if a week is quite accurate, but it's probably hard for him, actually. If he's got kids around when he's used to, you know, having the house to himself, he's trying to create content, that might be kind of tough. J.E. says, I've heard wrestling is actually revered in other parts of the world. Revered, really. But in the USA, it's this sports entertainment crap. I think it's always entertainment everywhere. Like, I don't think anyone thinks of it in terms, at least, you know, the televised wrestling. There is literal Olympic-style wrestling, right? In the Olympics. But, the stuff that's on TV it's entertainment. That's what it is. There's no two ways about it. So, I don't know. Revered seems like a strong word. Yusuke says, Jay, do you not stream on Nintendo Prime channel anymore? It's been a while. It has been months. Or Game Over Jesse. It's just been busy, and it's been so much easier not streaming on 3 different channels that I've just kind of stuck with it. You know? I got nothing against those channels, you know. I wish them all the best. They're obviously doing a lot better than I am. They don't need my help. And that's the thing, too, is they never needed my help, ever. I never did big numbers for them. It was never about me helping them. Like, yeah, it was kind of nice that they had a little bit more content for their viewers, but, like, it really wasn't pushing the needle for them on their stats, so it's no big loss for them. If anything, it's a loss for me, since I would often get followers from those channels. So, like, maybe I will get back to doing that again someday, but right now, when everything is busy, like, and I'm so close to getting my channel monetized, that every day that I'm not streaming from my channel is not, you know, it's more of a detriment than a benefit. Even if I got more followers, I'm still not getting the hours in that I'm going to need. I'm so close to monetizing, guys. It's crazy close. Yeah, if you're going to put my Pokemon to sleep, then I'm going to do this the right way, and I'm going to just flatten you guys with my OP Pikachu. I'm not going to play games around here. Hopefully this hits. Okay, thankfully it did. Kablam. You want to play games, put me to sleep? Alright, I'm going to one-hit kill you every time now. Kadabra. Doesn't matter to me. Kadabra. Let's go, buddy. Zippy zap. You gone. Riko-chan says, Japanese is weird. My cousin is playing Captain Toad, but she refers to it as Canopia Taiko? I don't know how to speak the language, so I don't know. She said, I'd always rather speak English, lol, if given the choice. That's funny. Parker says, I've looked up the pronunciation. It is, in fact, Nani. So, there you go. Jay says, FiveJay doesn't need the exposure from Nintendo Prime anymore. Or at least, that's what Nate says. Oh, well, that's nice of him. I haven't heard anything Nate has been saying about me. So, good to hear that he thinks that. I do totally need the exposure, but it's just that I'd overcommitted myself was the problem. I had put so much commitments on the table. When I first started streaming, I was just breaking my back all the time. I was literally streaming every day, every single day, 3 times a day. I did that for like 3 straight months to get something of a following started. And that was pretty well exclusively on Twitch at that point. And I was also doing a post, like a picture on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter before every single stream. So all day, every day, I was either at my job, or when I got home, I was taking a picture, posting, streaming, taking a picture, posting, eating in like 5 minutes flat, streaming, taking a picture, posting, streaming. It was so much work. And I've been gradually scaling down all of that work because it's too much stress. It's too much effort. It's just wearing on me too much. And the channel has been growing enough that I don't need to work that hard anymore. So it's not that I don't need his exposure. It's that I need to scale back on all the commitments that I've made. I need to be able to breathe a little, to live my life a little, to spend some time with my wife again, you know? So it's not that I don't need Nate or I don't, love his channel and his content and stuff, but I just had too many commitments and I had to cut them down. I had always said that I committed first to my own channel, and then I committed to Nintendo Prime, and then I committed to Game Over Jesse. So the Game Over Jesse stuff was the first thing to fall away all the time. When I was wiped out, I would often skip the streams for Game Over Jesse, because it was the third thing that I committed to. And then I had started scaling down how much I was streaming for Nintendo Prime. I was always streaming every Saturday and Sunday morning, both of them, 2 hours apiece. He's still asleep? I thought that went away between fights. Whatever. And so I started scaling that back, and then I was only doing it either on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. So I was only doing it once a weekend. And then I started skipping it here and there, and then I'm just not doing it. So, nothing against the channel, but I had to scale back for my sanity, for my energy, for the benefit of the channel. Like, I had to do it. Well, apparently Wigglytuff is not going to wake up on its own, so no more messing around. It's Pikachu time. Squeeze says, Jay, what's your zodiac? I have no idea. I think it might be monkey, something like that. Jay says, FiveJay, you should buy Pringles Wavy Sweet and Tangy Barbecue. It's delicious. It sounds delicious. However, I am not eating potato chips now or probably for a very long time. So, last year, for most of the year, I was very, very vigilant on a diet for like 9 months, 8 or 9 months straight. And I lost 49 pounds, just shy of 50, which I was hoping for. And then I had, for the next several months, like fallen off it, and I'd gained like half of it back. Now I'm back onto that diet hardcore, and I've lost like another 11 pounds, but I'm still above where I had been last year. So I'm like 11 pounds away from getting to that 49 pounds point again. So I want to really be vigilant, and I really want to work hard and lose that weight, get to where I was last year, and then move beyond it and lose even more weight than I did last year. Because if I can get down to a weight where I can cheat here and there, and I'll go up a little weight, but it's not a lot, that'll be fine. But right now, if I cheat at all, I suddenly cross the BMI line, body mass index, from overweight into obese. And when you're obese, there's a lot of health risks and problems there. For my heart, my father has heart issues, and I definitely don't want to do anything to encourage that in myself. So I want to make sure I'm taking care of my heart. So I need to get myself to a healthy weight. I'm sitting all the time, or I have this desk where I can be standing, but standing still is an exercise. It's just not sitting. So I don't live a healthy lifestyle, so I have to control my diet. It's really the only way that I can be healthier without, I don't even know. It's who I am is a very lazy person for the most part, so yeah. Parker, I'm not sure what you're saying, says, now this sounds like a draw my life. That sounds like a draw my life. I don't know what that means at all. Yeah, scientist Jerry, get mad. Don't get mad, get glad. Okay, for like the first time ever, again, we're going to use a medicine we've never really used. Where is Awakening? Throw that in there. Antidote I have used a fair number of times in the past. And then we're going to use a bunch of these super potions. Squiddy says, am I the only one experiencing lag spikes in the stream? Uh-oh. Let me make sure. Okay. My my OBS is good, so it might be on your end. See if you can reduce the quality if that's available to you. Otherwise, it should be pretty steady. J.E. says, I had lost 17 pounds of weight, FiveJay. That's amazing, dude. Congratulations. It is hard work, isn't it? It's harder than you think when you first start out. But once you keep it up and once you get into the habit of eating healthy, then it stops becoming so difficult. So you give it 3 weeks, you give it a month, you know, and it'll be a lot easier. So give it time. I had went from 420-something pounds down to 407. That's great, man. That's really great. So good for you. Like I said, keep it up, man. And you can change your life forever. You'll add years onto your life losing that weight. So that's great, man. Congratulations. Elijah GL is here. Thank you for watching. Says, okay, I'm back, but this time on YouTube. Squiddy. Ah, Squiddy. Wow, welcome to the YouTube side, Squiddy. You definitely have a lot more control problems here on the YouTube side as far as quality goes, so you should be good. Scientist Parker. Hey, we still got Parker in the chat. Look, this is you, man. You are Scientist Parker right now. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to flatten this electrode of yours. It's just going to have to happen. If he confuses me... Okay. A little sad face. Oh, Porygon. Those sharp lines are looking real good. It's a nice look. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll just play rough until he falls. And one is all it takes. Bye, Porygon. I like how it's like walking in air. Squiddy says, oh, I've changed my name, so you don't have to deal with my gross name. It's not my gross name. I've known plenty of Elijahs. It's a biblical name. Well, we're going to try out this teleporter, see where this goes. There are a lot of rooms and a lot of teleporters. There is no question. I am definitely lost. How did I get in here? Was it through this one? I think it was. I fought all these people? No. So this is new this way. Parker says, OMG, I have a good job, but Electrode is not my guy. Well. J.E. says, a lot of pretty fit girls are vegans. I don't know if I could become a vegan. You don't have to. You don't have to become a vegan to change your life and to lose weight. You definitely don't have to do that. I mean, you probably would lose a lot of weight that way, but for me, I've been on several diets and I've lost a lot of weight, and then I gained it all back because I didn't stick with it. And I just backslid, you know, just fell back into old habits. So the trick isn't necessarily like, oh, I have to be on the most restrictive diet ever. It's, I gotta change my eating habits permanently. I have to change the way I do things forever. Not just for 6 months, you know, not just for a year. You just have to be healthier all the time. If I go into this one, will this take me back into... It does. Okay. Just checking. Parker says, I would have a Porygon, though. Porygon's cool. Squiddy says, yeah, but no more religious than a rock. than a rock? What? I don't understand what that means. Oh, but I'm no more religious than a rock. Gotcha. No, that's fine. A lot of names come from religious books and whatnot. Coffee. I need to find that Nurse Joy again so she can... Oops, don't go in your bag. So I can get my body slams recharged. That was the last one. Nice little send-off there. And Wigglytuff is now level 55. Great job, Wigglytuff. Oh man, this is also the last fight of the stream because we are out of time. Where did the time go? I thought I'd be able to do 2 of these final gyms, maybe even the 3rd one, right in a row. But we ended up in the Sylph building and we've been stuck in a maze. That's okay. We're grinding levels out. Goodbye, coughing. You know, actually, we're doing so many battles. I probably should have put Lapras in my team. Now, here I go. I'm going to go swap them out. I should have done it forever ago. Probably would have leveled up like 5 times by now. Let's put you in my party. Sorry, Articuno. Getting kicked for Lapras. Actually, come to think of it, what is Lapras's moveset? It's gonna be like nothing, right? Oh no! Mist, Ice Shard, Confuse Ray, Body Slam. What is Mist? Cloaks itself in a white mist that prevents any of their stats from being lowered. Lame. Ice Shard. This move always goes first. Okay, that's a decent one. But I want to give it something else. What are you, water and ice? Water and ice. So water move would be helpful. Where's that TM case? Can I sort items by... I have no idea. I guess number. Whatever. Where's water moves? Scald. Ooh, it can't learn... It's a water move. It really can't learn Scald. That's... How does that make any sense? It can learn Surf, but Scald is better. I have that ice attack, so let's go with this water attack. Well, that's too bad. Scald would have been perfect. Goodbye, Mist. Who needs it? Squiddy says, I don't have any nom nom emojis yet on YouTube. Yes, that is a fun one on Twitch. I love it. Alright, I'm going to save here. I'm going to read the final chats, and then I'm going to get out of here. J.E. says, can you eat a salad without dressing, FiveJay? They said no dressing or a teaspoon of dressing is recommended. I actually did used to do that once upon a time. Nowadays, I eat things that I can stomach. But the first time I was on a successful diet, yes, I did. I ate just handfuls of lettuce, no dressing. And at first, it was the worst thing ever. And eventually, because I had cut out so many different things, I just didn't care how things tasted anymore. I was just like, whatever. I just needed to live, so I just stuffed vegetables in my mouth that were not cooked or anything. And you can get to that point. It just takes a long time for your palate to get used to it. So you're talking like a month without having any cheat foods. You know what I mean? You're not having chips and that kind of stuff. So it takes a long time, but you can get there if you want to. But like we said, you know, just you make some dietary changes and you stick to them, you'll lose weight. All right, everyone, saying goodbye here. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for coming. And thanks to Android17 for donating this wonderful game. I love this game. It's great. I really do. Thanks for coming, guys. See you later.